it's a good opportunity to just register and get put in a pretty good lottery for another Animus egg. I don't think people realize when we have like a few thousand I think to give out. There's a pretty solid run for those who got cloned registered, but just don't miss it. It's only a couple days. Also, the ARR thing dropping as well for the egg collectible. And yeah, after that it's just more Animus stuff. But yeah, feel free to jump in. Obviously, otherwise you're gonna hear me monologue about me recently visiting my grandma, which that was always good. Reminds me why we do stuff, while we out here grinding and whatnot. But yeah, lots of dope stuff coming. Think one of the other things, dunks as well. Obviously, some people started seeing some tweets about changing shipping, making sure everything is up to date and ready. So it's always going to be fun when we know things like that are happening because shipping's right around the corner. But damn, y'all really just want to hear me talk today, huh? Nobody's gonna help save me. Shout out to Rose Jade being a great friend. Rose, what's going on? It's been a while. How you doing?
Hi, Cal. Doing well at perfect timing. I had just incubated thanks to Tevi's help and Jerry's help. I probably bugged Anya too and the mods. Held out because I wasn't sure what the impact was on my on-cyber spaces, which sounds silly, but I wasn't quite sure. So I had burned to get the exopod and then I did it and it was so smooth and I recorded it. So I'm super jazzed to like join in on the fun because I feel like fun is so needed right now. And yeah, just excited to see all of the eggs, I guess, on the timeline.
Yeah, definitely excited to see what reveal is going to look like for people because there's a lot of dope Animus in there, and we know how things go. Sometimes you just can't get the ones you want once they're all out there. But let's throw it to Tevi. We also got Anya in the house. What's going on, Tevi?
Yo, what's going on? I thought you rugged us for a second. I was like, man, it's 7 minutes after. First, I was like, it's 2 minutes after. That's fine. Okay, 3 minutes. I'm like, oh, I'm having maybe 4 minutes in. I was like, all right, I think there's something going on. So I went to your page. I was like, okay, it hasn't started yet. 5 minutes in, I was like, should I go text him? Should I message him? And then at 7 minutes, I was like, all right, I think we're rugged. I need to get a thread going and complain about the space not being on time. And then you started it, so I will save that for next time. I'm doing good, man.
Artifact and delays. That's the thing I'm trying to keep consistent here. But nah, I was. It's been a minute since I've been home, and so I'm getting stuck back into the multitasking grind.
Yeah, I think actually there was a question I saw pop up on the timeline a few times around uh, the rescue, and in the chat as well. So I think it'd be cool to touch on that, and that's around. And I don't know what the FAQ says, but maybe it's helpful for a few people in here. It's if you have multiple wallets with multiple clones, do people potentially end up getting multiple eggs, or does it get all pulled together under that one account and then you just get one egg? So let me put that out there.
Yeah, that is a good one. Let me double check real quick. I don't want to give the wrong answer right away and then have people start coming at me with pitchforks. But we'll let Anya chat for a second while I double check. Anya, how you doing?
Hello. Good. I actually somebody had posed this question, and I know we're gonna get multiple layers of confirmation here, but I believe that the answer I got from Max anyway was that you are gonna have better odds if you have all of your clones in one wallet versus trying to make multiple wallets, because the odds are going to be in your favor better in that way, I think, if that's what you're asking for specifically, Tevi. And if that doesn't answer your question, I apologize, but that was the answer that I had received as far as people being concerned that they were going to be trying to hack the system of getting an egg for the rescue event and everything.
Yeah, and actually, I think if you go to the FAQ, it does cover it, right, where it tells you that because you have to sign in with into your Artifact account, and you can log in with multiple wallets, and essentially it pulls it together. And I think that's how the FAQ covers it is if you go in with your one Artifact account and you have like even if you have 5 wallets, 10 clone in each one, it ends up being is it gets pulled together and it raises your chances, but you get 1 egg. So figured we could address that, make it super obvious for people, and people can go back and listen.
Yep, shout out to the FAQ. People like Zach going through making sure there's every detail covered. But the whole point with the redistribution was obviously to just get clones to the people, or get Animus to, especially clones that have been active. And obviously there are some people who receive some early being selected, which is always dope. But it's not the last thing that'll ever happen for anyone who wants to be part of the ecosystem and feel like they're getting rewarded. Just how things kind of progress, and unfortunately, if a reward is good, it's not going to be something we can have given out to every single person. But shout out to those people who are obviously out here helping out and always building the culture in the community. We got a few others on. I see subscribe on here. Solzer, subscribe. Hit us with something random. I don't know what you got for me, but I'm excited.
I don't know. I'm interested to see what Animus is bringing. I remember Pokemon came out, and I didn't even know how to read when I first got it. And I was so excited, and it was easy to play. Even though I didn't know how to read, it was easy to play. And I think I haven't seen it in Web3 yet, where there's something so fun and so easy to do that like a kid can do it. I haven't seen that yet, and maybe Artifact bring that out somehow. But you know, right now we're just getting hype, right? And there's nothing that really catches my eye to the point where I'm having so much fun where I'm just going through the motion. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I think obviously comparing anything to Pokemon it's kind of a it's a high bar. We all have a fondness for that game, and I think Animus is going to be definitely unique in its own thing, and we're obviously always working on ways to make things easier, especially when it comes to the whole 3D side of things and just being a creative or being able to use your clone in creative ways. So I'll say stay tuned, subscribe. Hopefully we can throw more kids into the mix who just start picking up clones and messing with them just for fun. Y'all, I see a lot of the dope parents already giving their clones filters to their kids and whatnot and playing around with it. Animus will probably be quite similar. So,
There was
definitely
there was
excited.
this funny video I seen, and it was like a gameplay kind of thing where they're going through the world, and every time like something pops up, like congratulations, you got this. Like you have to sign it with your, you gotta sign it with your ID and everything, and it just takes so much time. You know what I'm talking about? Have you seen the video?
Yeah, some of those like random games with like in-game transactions. I don't even know if that's actually real. I hope whoever made that one didn't plan to say every time you shoot or interact with the character you about to sign a transaction. But yeah, that's why gaming it's not easy, it's not quick. Anybody who says they're going to make a game in 10 minutes probably doesn't realize how long they're actually trying to work towards, or what they're trying to work towards. But yeah, we'll save those combos for another day. I got Souls are in here. What's going on?
Yo, what's up, dude? How you doing? I just heard you say you need to be safe.
Yeah, I think the first minute is always fun because people just want to see how long someone will sit there and talk, and then you have nice people who come in and make sure it's not a awkward icebreaker for the rest of the spaces. But yeah, y'all jump in. This is laid back. You know, we're not doing anything too crazy. I think it's just some of these updates that if you're one of the people around and you have a clone and you want to register for something like a Animus egg, just get another one just for fun before everything starts going with incubation. It's like, why not? You're already here. You're the people that deserve it most likely. So jump on in and just hit that registration. It takes like 2 minutes. Shouldn't be anything too crazy. But yeah, incubation obviously also coming to a close soon as well. So it's one of those things I'm excited to see the people who decided to jump in and use that feature to get something different.
Yeah, and if there's anybody that was looking into registration on the website, just FYI, the Animus Rescue event sign up is different from the ARR experience sign up for the collectibles. So make sure that if you are on the website, you are signing up for both registrations because they are separate, and you will not automatically be registered for one or the other if you only do one. You have to do them both.
Yeah, I think the one thing to add there too is like it's super simple, right? It's literally as easy as clicking one tab and waiting for the confirmation, and then clicking the next tab and waiting for the confirmation, which takes 5 seconds each time. So, which by the way, shout out to you guys for making it that easy and simple to do and register. I know I posted earlier, I tweeted earlier that I went in with the expectations that, when we were saying forms and registrations, like I was going to have to go in and put my name and a bunch of information, input the wallet, and it literally was like connect, click the tab, and then it did it for you. So whoever put that together, shout out to them, and definitely appreciate the ease of use that came with that, and probably a good time to thank the team too for being one of the 211 that were hand selected for the egg. So that means a ton. Um, it's never expected, but absolutely appreciated. Means the world. So, and for anybody maybe that didn't get the egg, I would say, with 2,457 left, I mean, you have pretty high odds. I don't think there's that many of us that are around. So if you sign up, chances are you will more than likely get one too. So get in there if you haven't done it yet. Um, yeah.
Yeah, I was gonna say shout out to everyone who did get selected. It's not easy seeing those kind of processes happen because everyone is deserving, but these like you said, the odds are definitely in people's favor, and so it's a good time just to be around and double down on getting more into this ecosystem if you're about it. But yeah, a lot of cool stuff cooking. Shout out to the devs as well. Like you said, Tevi, they've been cooking, making sure everything lately is as smooth and easy and user friendly. So child proof, as Subscribe was saying, that should be the level of ease of use we got. And yeah, it's gonna be more fun coming. Definitely excited to see things like the dunk mods coming out too. That's one that I know a lot of people was asking about. I got some ideas that I'm not going to talk about, but I am so excited to start sitting down and making something cool. And I think that's another area where, just like anything else, we want it to be for anybody who has an idea. So you don't have to really know 3D, but the idea of you can get connected with someone or even just concept it out. Definitely want a lot of people to be able to create and take part of this because it is the first time you're gonna be able to just open source, add to your own Nike shoe like this?
I mean, while we're on the topic, Cass, the patent that just dropped on the screens, anything that, can kind of be discussed or put out there for the people. Not for me, no, I'm for the people. I'm for the people. So for the people, anything out there that you can share.
Man, at this point, I feel like people should understand patents for artifact are like proof of work, where it's just proof that there's a lot of stuff going on, and people don't just file patents for fun, especially when it comes to levels of like we're talking with artifact and Nike involved. So it's always going to be a bunch of cool ideas crafted. Benoit will spin some bars about innovating, and that's reality on how things run at Artifact. There's a lot of big ideas being discussed, and then people working on how to make that stuff actually happen.
That's a nice cover. I guess I'll ask a more pointed question then. So we saw screens and pictures from the from the time at the headquarters. I guess that footage of the behind the scenes is that dropping pretty soon? Is that coming from around the time we're getting the dunks, or kind of what are we looking at, and do we get to hear more about those screens and those mods and how they come along?
Damn, somebody gonna have to save me from Tevi. He
Nope.
got a gun pointed at my head, yo. Look, I'm not the person who's gonna tell you. You already know this one. I'm not gonna give you the dates, because then when those dates don't show up,
Oh, I
it's
don't need
me who's
dates. I
getting.
just I just need general discussion around what's happening and what we're doing. Just friendly conversation. That's all.
Tevi is so friendly with a gun pointed at my back, telling me that I need to answer this question about when these things are coming. Now, man, I think like you see in the past, it's the way Artifact operates. The team's working, and so some of these ideas, it's just a process on how to actually deliver them. Can't say when, but when the founders like to share things, it's always a little bit closer to reality than what some would expect. Some people at one point when we were discussing different types of screens, like the reality of like flexible LED screens for everybody wasn't on the table. But there's always new tech coming, new ideas. And that's just what you're seeing. So I say stay tuned, Tevi. I don't want it to be one of those things where, like I said, you coming after me end of summer, you ain't about to take a picture and show your face on your shoe.
I mean, that's kind of the plan. I wanna be able to like walk around with my face on my feet. So it's all good. I can wait. I can wait. I'll wait. But no, like it's been dope seeing even like what like posted earlier today. Just at the drawing board and kind of ideating and some of the work that's been going on, and so just hyped for the behind the scenes and what's coming our way here. So yeah, I guess I'll just kind of hang out and see how it all plays out. I guess that's half of the fun is just kind of sitting back and waiting to see it drop. So keep pushing.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I think the fun part about Artifact is there's always a cool idea around the corner, and that's just the continuation of how things will go. There's never gonna be a time period where the team isn't working on something interesting or unique. And that obviously a lot of stuff is tied to just what we're doing as creators or anybody who's interested in connecting in Web3 or in this space. So lots of fun coming. I feel like the best part is everybody around still vibing, still having a voice in the space and pushing things forward. It's also just exciting times in Web3 in general. So we about to get a lot of noise, I'll say, if things keep going the way things are going. And it's just, enjoy moments like this in life and history. A lot of unique people you'll be able to meet.
That's a lot of very cryptic things that you're kind of dropping out there like that. Just it's like feel like we need a
Somebody
little.
definitely got to save me from Tevi. I'm just saying this is where we're at in Web3. It's a good time, bro. It's a life is people are degens are happy. It's in some areas, life keeps going up if you look at it that way, and it's it's gonna be all right. I don't want you to start digging into my words too much, bro.
I mean, I'm.
Tevi, leave Cass alone. You are gonna make him crack. This poor man is trying so hard to keep all the secrets. Just let him be. My goodness.
I
I mean,
went
I
from
just.
I went from talking to my grandma for like 4 days where I could not even explain to her what I do. And now I got Tevi trying to get every bit of information in my head. It's like mentally, I'm not even ready for you.
I mean, here's the thing, right? I'm a nice guy. I'm just trying to help you out. Like maybe next time I'm in Cali and you're visiting your grandma and she needs help, like understanding like what do you actually work on. I mean, part of what I do IRL is like simplify things and help people understand like complicated concepts, right? So maybe you tell me, like you don't worry about the people in the audience, right? Because it's just you and I talking. That's kind of what they tell you when you're talking public speaking, focus on the one person,
If you want
right?
to
So it's just
and like
yeah,
walk on the beach a little bit.
right. So we can have this conversation, and then the next time I can help you out. You know,
We'll definitely call you in for that very complicated conversation. I'm sure she will still give you that 1,000 yard stare and smile. She's nice, but she ain't gonna sit down for any blockchain conversations or merging digital and fashion. But man, I'm gonna say it again. If anybody wants to jump in, feel free. Definitely just kicking it. See Frank just joined. Frank, what's going on?
What's up? I heard it was a 2-on-1 crew meeting, so I had to come up. What up, Tevy? What's going on up here?
I'm actually just trying to get a demon flush. I need one. Is there not? There's
All
not
right, so we
another
need
demon.
all demons to come up, is what you're saying?
Yeah,
We need to.
I need one more demon to make it up here, so I can get four in a row. And yeah,
This is
where's
ridiculous.
All right, connect four. Let's do it. Let's connect four up here on the panel.
that's what I'm trying to do. Like most spaces I'm able to do like connect four and get like four demons, but I just need one more. Maybe Alone can switch back to
Get
his
out
demon.
of here. Get out of here. There's way too many demons up here in the first place.
I think Alone can switch to his demon and then come up, and then it will be perfect.
Alone's demon's fire. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Yeah.
I've never, because I've came to the
Oh,
community, and Alone was always alone. But when I saw his demon, I was just going through his page. And I'm like, yo, let me find his demon with the puffer jacket. Yeah, dude, he has like the dreads. And I think Jack has a fire demon
yeah,
too.
he
Jack's
does.
up here. Yeah, he
Actually,
does.
he could switch to that right now, and then I think it would work out where I can get my Connect Four.
Debbie,
And
I'm rocking blue, but I'm a demon at heart, bro. You know this.
I know, but it doesn't help my Connect Four right now.
What up,
So
Cass, Anya?
Jack, I hit him
Fam
with
on the stage.
the blue beard, the blue hair. I see you,
Yeah, that's
Jack.
fire. That's fire. The blue beard. You know you got demon eyes underneath there. You just hiding in the human side right now, just chilling. Tevi, you asked all the hard questions though.
no, I mean, I was just being nice up until now. So feel free to take over.
Nah, I don't have any. I don't want to do it to cast, man. It's just good to be up here, man. We're fucking rescuing animuses or animuses. How do we say it when it's plural?
Animi.
Animi. Let's go.
Animus. It's Animus, I think.
Yeah, we
Where's
don't call
Compound?
Pokemon
I'm pretty
Pokemon's,
sure it's
right?
Animuses, according to Compound.
Animuses.
Have we figured out what animus mean yet? Remember when I went on that rant? I was like, "What is animus?
I
what is
do,
what
I
is
do
it?"
remember. I do remember.
Okay, guys, this space is about to rug in just a second. Cass just posted up a new space, so just FYI, if you can't hear me or if it cuts off, that's why.
We're gonna be drifting in space, guys. Enjoy.
We got this.
Just hold on tight.
When shorts? We need some shorts.
Wait, did Cass actually rug? Is that what's going on here?
I got the
Yeah,
notification up top. It said it too.
he really
Yeah.
did rug.
All right. Well, I guess we can jump to the next one.
Yeah, jump off. Go get to the next one. Bye.
Bye.
Bro, I just made the most rookie mistake. That was crazy. I just rugged everything. I don't know what happened. Hold on. Yo, we rugged. I'm sorry to admit it. Yo, I can't believe I did that. Someone called me and just absolutely messed everything up.
Cass, you didn't have to kick everybody off of that last space. I mean, I know the questions were tough, but we we could have gotten through it.
I've never just dipped out from the spaces so hard in my life. That was crazy.
Demon gang.
Yeah, I was gonna say all this. It was actually all the talk about getting a bunch of demons on. I said, screw Tevi. Who cares about his Connect 4? Let's just keep it moving.
This man just straight up ejected out of the Lux pod and went into an exopod on us.
Yeah, that was like mission critical. Like something crashed into the side of the spaceship type beat. But I like this new title. It's a little bit more provocative, you know. I'm sure we could get some excitement going if we talk about things being rugged. So
Mission accomplished, Tevi. Let's go.
I mean, I was wondering why he wasn't answering anymore. I'm like, he's just ignoring me. He's doing pretty good, and then find out he just left. That's next level. That's the first in 2 years that I've been hanging out in your spaces. You've never left me hanging. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I would expect that out of Anya, but not you, Cass. You know.
I was gonna say, don't sleep on the humans or the angels. We do some demonly things, you know. Demonly's not a word though, so we ain't gonna talk about that part.
I feel
Yep.
like the
They,
roles are reversed. Sorry, Jack. Go
I would
ahead.
say we got Jack up here. Jack, what's good?
What up, Cass? How you been?
Chilling, bro. We're living life, living a more positive, healthier life, and yeah, just enjoying it. Don't think like Tevi that means anything special is happening. It's just each day is special. You know, that's the whole thing.
Every day is a once in a lifetime experience because we can't get the moments back. I hear that. I just entered to rescue some Animus, and that was crazy easy. It was almost too easy. Like I clicked the event and it did the spinny thing, and then it said you're good, and I was like, "Yo, refresh." It can't be that easy. Then it denied me, and because I'm already registered, so like it's actually that easy. So props to the squad on this. This is pretty cool.
Yep, devs definitely set easy button for a lot of the things recently. I know they've been cooking, and the whole idea obviously too is shouldn't be anything for you guys to really stress about. You don't have to worry as much nowadays about wallet connecting and having to sign too many transactions. So let's just make things fun and chill, and we'll see who gets some extra eggs at the end of this.
I think it's cool how you guys are doing the distribution too. Like it's a pretty neat way to have people opt in instead of just RNG 18K 20K clones kind of thing. You know, you get the 4,000 holders and maybe only 1,000 people enter, and you know all 1,000 people run an egg. That'd be kind of great, but very curious to see how it all plays out for the active few who are still going out here in space.
So, Jack, are you saying we might have some waves? Like we round tripping? Like, yo, there's still sneakers at the table on the front? All right, let's go ahead. Let's loop it. We're looping the lines, fellas.
I thought round tripping was the only option, Frank. I didn't think there was another way.
We only know one way. The demon way.
Nah, I think you hit it though, Jack. Definitely gonna make it to where you can't game the system, but there's a lot of fairness out there for the people who do have a lot of clones and who are holding. So props to anybody who does score one. I hope it works out for all the people who enter. I can't sit here and say too much, but it's gonna be easy enough. And then anybody who did, you'll be able to participate in incubation stuff too, which that's another kind of variable boost. But I don't know how it's gonna play out yet. Can't really do much but speculate a little bit because even people on the team, it's still just a kind of random variable number that you know about, not like in terms of exactly what people are going to get. It's always going to be randomized to a degree, so it's just going to be fun. The people who did
Yeah.
partake should be better off. Go ahead, Anya.
I was going to add as well, for anybody who had made it to the 211, if you got an egg already airdropped to you because you were picked in that selection, you are still eligible to enter into the rescue event for the remaining 2,400-ish eggs that are left. So if you thought that you were, like, oh, you got your egg, like you're still eligible in that event as well, if you were not already aware. So please register before it's too late.
We looping, baby. We looping. I did have a
If you
question
need
though.
this, I was gonna say, if you needed spare eggs, just go see Frank. He's gonna have all of them for you.
There's a way we could just stand outside the store and be like, yo, you selling your egg? Come on. I did have a question though, more about the points. I don't know if you can answer this, Cass. Maybe you can't. Just about like the structure as far as in the points that my demon has is 200 points, and there's about 155, same amount of points, 200. Was just curious on like the leaderboard, how is that going to play a factor with possibilities and rarity, being that like the person that's ranked 155 spots above me is ranked 255 when I'm like 4 something. So I'm just curious on how that might work, if you can talk about that and the structure of the point system when there's multiple people with the same amount of points.
Yeah, it's more tiered than it is like the person above you is higher in terms of like they're going to have a better outcome. Exactly. Just because it's still randomized, so it's not like the person first on the leaderboard. There's still that chance they could get something that is in a quote unquote not as rare category. They're not going to be guaranteed to get the number one Animus, but at the same time, their odds are going to be much better than the person that has no incubation or anything like that. So it's more like if you're in the top 100 or the top 1,000 or the top 500, you might feel a little bit more comfortable than someone who's in the bottom 2 or 3,000. Sorry to any of those people. I'm down there. I'm a lowly human clone, so
And to
don't
follow up
stress.
on and I respect that, and then I agree. It's just more like, I guess the Gen 1 is there's only 300, right? So like I've fallen the cusp, and I think a lot of people do fall on that cusp where it's like you're pushed kind of right out, because I think what other than, I mean, Angels too are 100 points. So if you even went with the Lux boys and took a ride with them, like we're all sitting pretty close, unless you have like the dark eyes or the special eyes and stuff like that, or the ice eyes and stuff. But so I'm just curious because, like I said, it kind of puts us in that cusp of, now it seems like on the leaderboard, whoever incubated first is higher versus who incubated later. That's all. But if it's
Nah, definitely
tiered,
makes sense.
then I like to hear that. Like everybody who's pulled 200s pulled together, or I don't know. I mean, I'll be good. It's just, just more technical, because I had some people not even in the crypto Twitter, just outside, that are just, they're just sneakerheads, and they bought a clone, and they bought an Animus just because they wanted to be a part of this. But so they're asking me, I'm like, that's a really good question. Like looking at it, like I really don't know, based on when you incubated, if you're higher in leaderboard or not, if that's true. So
Nah, it definitely makes sense. I think it's a little bit different than typical full on leaderboard where each person is stacked exactly above the next when it comes to outcome. So good things to bring up and make sure people understand. Tevi, what's good?
Yeah, actually, I was gonna jump topics, so I don't know if there's more you want to cover on that. Because I was gonna jump back to the rescue for a second.
no, you're good.
No,
Cool. Yeah, so I was actually wondering about the rescue, and so for the incubation, we have the leaderboard, right? And we're kind of able to see like how many people, the stats around how many people are entered, how many eggs are incubated, and all that. I was just wondering if there was going to be either live updates or at the end of it all, kind of a recap of like, hey, here's how many people entered in wave one, and how many were given out, and what's left for wave two. Because I know wave two is for egg holders as well as clones, just to kind of see, so you're not kind of going fully blind on how, what really are your odds of potentially getting one if you didn't make wave one. So just kind of wondering if there's a plan to have that out there, or if it's, or what the plan is.
no, it's definitely a good shout, and we'll have information. I think once everything is done, but maybe we can get some stuff out sooner in the meantime, so more people know what the odds are. Unless you want us to make the odds go down for you, I guess there's the flip side where the more we talk about it, the more people are gonna know and enter. But hey, this is your call, Tevi. I think you want it to be lower odds, so we gonna make sure everybody knows about it. But memory. Oh no, go ahead, Tevi. Please tell us what you about to say.
I'm good. I'm done. I see what you're trying to do. It's all good. It's cool.
I just gotta make you the bad guy, bro. That's all it is.
That's usually, I mean, that's usually how it goes, right? Like you come up here with the, like the nice blue eyes and the dark skin, and you just happen to have a veiny face, and then all of a sudden you're the bad guy. So,
Pause.
yeah.
I don't know. I don't like that combination of that. How that went. That sentence just really threw me off. Anyways, memory. What's good? Hopefully, nothing about vascularity.
Not this time. I was gonna say 211 in the building. We still out here. All 211 of us. We hold on. But
Nah, I was Cass. I was gonna give you a break. Tevi brought out the whole arsenal, all pointed in the same spot. That veiny forehead. So I thought I'd give you a break. We talk about all the good things that Artifact has been doing lately. I mean, notice you see like no negativity on the timeline. Like, I feel like like at the end of COVID, people were like, "Nature is healing" or whatever. It's like our community is like healing. I feel like there's less. Even you get those weird fudders. They're like now back in Artifact sport again, and I think that you're doing stuff right when you get like a little backlash. Like there's almost none. Like the mechanic for eggs. Like everyone's like, yeah, that makes sense. And then like the randomization, everyone's like, yeah, like that makes sense. Like, and y'all are communicating, and people don't have like 1,000 questions. And it just seems to be like a lot of good positive momentum, and let's keep it rolling. And we need shorts. I'm with Frank. We need some shorts.
Which shorts are we going with? Is it the Velcro idea with the 211 crew on the corner, or are we doing zip off pants again, or are what's the shorts majority feel?
Frank, I'm a phone a friend. What you think?
I thought we were like on something completely opposite, but the ACG ones, the ones you posted, bro, those were fire. We need some Nike shorts. No, we do need. It's hot. Forget a sweater, man. I don't know what's going on with Dot Swish. They're wanting to release a sweater in this weather, but I guess if you can enjoy a sweater in this time, like you're lucky because maybe 1 week out of a fucking year for me.
I think they're just trying to catch up with Web3 and how many black hoodies that Web3 has produced as a whole. And then they're going to be like, all right, bet, now we can do some other things.
No,
But they're like, we got to fit in. So
I
let's.
take it back. The only time I see sweaters in Florida is when I go on a bus ride or I go and I'm driving and I see these kids waiting for a bus. Like I'm like, how are they wearing hoodies? Like how are you kids wearing hoodies? And like you have to be under 18 to be in a hoodie. I think that's the only time I see people hoodies in Florida, at least here.
Florida man wears a hoodie.
Florida man doesn't wear a shirt, bro. Come on, you know that. No shirt, no shoes. That's real Florida man energy. Nah, Frank, I'm actually feeling a little disrespected though, because as you're saying all this about who could wear a hoodie and like heat, I'm sitting here in a sweater. It is not an artifact one, but it is just like a random hoodie because I feel like that is like 90% of my 90% of what I wear like all the time. Doesn't matter the day.
Bro, Saturday it was like 90 degrees and you were in a long sleeve shirt and like a vest and long pants. And I was
Well,
like,
I had shorts on. I had shorts on. I think I don't remember.
oh, did you? I was like, man, this man losing water at a critical rate.
Yeah, something about I don't know, something about long long sleeves and hoodie weather. It just is a vibe. It doesn't leave for me. But that's also
In
why I
in
left
90-degree weather though, like
That's why
Bro, the South. So you got the humidity multiplier to it too. It's not like dry heat. This thing is like you in it.
yeah, bro. This is a random fun fact, but for mental fortitude training, because I'm a nerd and I watched One Punch Man, I wouldn't turn the AC on in my car like for like weeks at a time. I would just leave it off and I would sweat. It was terrible though, because once I got around people, I was like, "Yo, I'm probably stanking, so we can't do this anymore." But yeah, it was definitely a fun hot summer set of summers doing that stuff.
Kaz got that Wish.com by Rado artifact aura going on.
I wish I did at that point. That was probably the case.
you
There's
took you
yeah.
took hot summer to the heart, bro. Like what?
My Arizona native DNA just immediately started sweating just thinking about not about doing that. It's like that's like a death wish.
Be a dried out SpongeBob if I did that.
Yeah, let me tell you, it was not good. It was not good some days because the South they definitely they make it hot out there. I don't know, something about all that moisture and just thunderstorms every 2 hours or something. It's crazy.
Yo, that's how my son cut weight sometimes, like for wrestling. Like he would sit in the car, play loud music, and I'm like, "How are you gonna?" He's like, 40-minute ride to like the tournament, it'd be 2 pounds, a pound and a half lighter.
Your son is a killer for
It,
doing that at such a
he'd
young
take it.
age.
He'd take it further. They'll turn the heat on. Like let's be honest, he'll turn the heat on. Yeah, it's wild. So I wouldn't. You just did it for fun, Cass. Like it was just.
Look, I also did some wrestling back in the day, so I feel like there's a little bit of your brain that gets stuck in weird. Let's just do things to improve energy. But I love it, man. I'm the type that I'll work out in hoodies and whatnot. I don't usually come in with like a shirt on. I'm trying to sweat as much as possible. But enough about me sweating. This is just a strange segue. Tevi, please get us back on track with
Yeah,
some sort
yeah,
of
absolutely. I'm
question.
gonna help you out because I'm like, all right, I've got some
Bro,
fun
we're getting the
questions.
memes ready, Tevy. We're
I
getting them ready now.
Yeah, it's
We
gonna
got
be
them for
good.
a
I'm sure
week.
there's gonna be some
It's
good
gonna be
stuff.
good.
But hey, Cass, got a question for you. So so I've been staring at the Artifact app for now 3 weeks, and it's still telling me there's cool stuff coming, and it's that's all it's been telling me. So like, is there a new version of the app that's rolling out? I don't need to know when. I'm just assuming that there's we'll get a push notification for updating the app, or is it going to be more of a same version, just new features are going to be appear? Like how are we going to know when it's ready to go?
That's a good question. I think we'll have a few different ways that we'll make sure people are aware, and we'll keep you guys updated. But just one of the many pieces the team's working on. So stay tuned. I hate to sound like the app, but that's the best answer I can give you right now.
I'll
You know who? Oh, sorry, I was gonna say. You know who we need to hear from? We need to hear from Max and Money. I see you down there creeping, them little beady eyes staring at me. You
Don't
always
come up
come
here,
to me from the
Max.
top rope out of nowhere.
Don't come up here, Max. Don't fall for it. They're just trying to extract you.
I
He's
mean,
probably gonna stop now.
I feel
He probably gonna
that's
quit.
the MO in Artifact is the extraction. So we got to keep up with it.
Artifact did just release a free project and then rugged it
Yes,
just so they could max extract
exactly. So
title spaces.
he's not gonna come. Can you give him a thumbs up to make sure you're actually listening to us, Maximum?
I think he's coming to check out. He sees rugged on the title, so he's just
Yeah, he's not gonna do.
command base check. Yeah.
I see Connie is there too. It's like they're just not gonna come up. All right.
Connie, it's past your bedtime, bro. Go to sleep. I know you need some sleep.
Yo, is
For real,
anybody
Connie.
getting like the
We know
error?
how
Down.
we know
Maximum is
how he
around.
sleeps.
Cool. All right.
So I keep getting the error saying you seem to be trying this too many times. Please slow down and try again in 10 minutes. Like because I did the registration for the rescue, and then I'm trying to do the artifact, the collectible, the ARR, and it's every time I hit register now, that's what keeps popping up. Has anybody else seen that? It's been over like an hour,
Yeah.
and I just tried again.
So it does do that. If you have so if this sorry, you'll have to correct me if this doesn't answer your question or if this doesn't resolve it. But if you are sometimes we have a screen error on there, like a display issue. So if you have hit register on both the ARR and the Animus thing, and it gives you kind of a weird hiccup on the actual domain, you should be able to check your email, and if the registration went through, you'll receive that. But we've seen a couple of people with that error. I don't know if that answers
So
that or not for you.
I had got the Animus egg one, but not the ARR one. And then the error looks like, I don't know, it's like a sweat and face emoji. Like, I'll screenshot it
Oh,
and get
that
you.
could
Yeah.
be a cooldown thing. That might be just like an API. Like you might just be hitting refresh too many times or logging in and out too many times or something. It just could be putting you on a cooldown.
It thinks you're trying to bot the system, Frank.
Frank's been talking about looping this whole time, and then wonders why he gets he gets shot down as a bot.
It's saying you need to slow down. 10-minute cooldown. Go send timeout. All right, gotcha.
No, but one thing to note: you should see emails as well after you register. So just double check your email. You'll see a confirmation that you've registered, and it should be the one attached to whatever your artifact account is. But Jack's got his hand up. What's good, Jack?
Yo, just a question. Are those 211 eggs, are those getting distributed kind of at the end of wave 1?
I'll have to check with the team on the exact timing of when they're all being sent out. But the whole idea is that everybody should have them within enough time to register for things like these events that are coming up, as well as participate in incubation.
Okay, awesome. Reading the FAQ, it kind of reads like that, but I was just curious if that is how it is, but all good. And
You calling it the FAQ made me feel like a Minnesota mom. Like I heard some Minnesota mom saying the F word for the first time.
ha! Yo, Maximoni, we need some Midwest support up on the stage, sir.
Yeah, all the Midwesterners with their weird A pronunciations really understood that one.
No, I was gonna say I've never heard anyone call it that. I can't even say it because I feel like I'm cursing and I don't do that. So I was like, most people go FAQ. I'm like, where did that come from? Like, that's a new one for me. But also, I'm not native to the Midwest. So, but anyways, you said events coming up. So I was wondering if you could give us a rundown of the events with an S that are coming up, Cass.
What I was referring to are the registration ones. So gotta hold on to the future S's that I might have around anything else in that topic.
Yo, Cass, Tevi got clips in these guns, bro. 2 spaces. He's still firing shots. Sir, let me get some ammo. Damn.
Bruh, somebody needs to Ali needs to cook up a quick render of Tevi just shoot whatever the sniper meme is, where it's just a bunch of people behind each other, but it's all Tevi behind me and just a bunch of infinite Tevis ready to snipe me. But yeah, that's my one request. No, I think it's good though. It's always good to just figure out what's needed to be answered, what people want to know about, and there's always questions and lots of stuff happening too. So I'm glad to be here. I know there's a lot more coming. I'm definitely excited for a lot of the things the team's working on, and it's just one step after the other,
I'm kind of curious about this environmental gestation gizmo and how it safely infuses different elements into Animus. Kind of excited to learn some more on that. Not asking any questions, just kind of reminding that the egg is not like an egg from a chicken fam. It's a environmental gestation gizmo. It's technology.
He gets the people
These animals better
going.
be non-GMO.
Provocative.
Do not pump my animus with any antibiotics, preservatives. Thank you.
Cage free.
Some free-range, grass-fed animus, please.
I mean, I think it's too late for that. They've been inside of this thing for a year. They're definitely cage animals at this point. They're gonna be wild when they come out. So, hopefully you're ready.
Don't project, Tevi.
Okay. I mean, I'm just
Yeah, I
saying.
mean that depends on just how you've been speaking to your egg. It's like plants. When you have you have little plants inside your house and you sing to them, you speak to them, and you name them and stuff, they're listening. You got to take good care of your animals just like that, protect at all costs. And so if you've been good to it, then I'm sure you're going to get exactly what you are after.
Now that's
If
perfect.
you're if
Anya,
you've been
Anya's,
singing,
Anya's getting a
Anya, your
Jigglypuff.
animus is gonna be so cute.
Mine's
It's
gonna be
gonna be so cute.
hyped up, super wild. Just yeah, it's gonna be amazing. Definitely gonna be doing some interesting things. So yeah, I'm hyped. So will be my animus when it drops or pops out, I guess.
So after the incubation, which is like in 12 days, is it gonna be like an instant reveal after? Is that in the FAQ, like the reveal mechanics? Have we talked about that?
That is in the FAQs, and the answer is
Oh,
you will be able to opt in to. So if you don't want to open it, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. And yeah, it's fully opt in.
Exact date for reveal has not been given in the fact just yet. However, we are going to be giving that information exactly. So just so there's not any confusion, the reveal will be happening soon, but we haven't given an exact day of it opening.
Did you
Anya,
just drop the F bomb, Anya?
Anya, thank you for
No.
understanding. They said FAQ, and I was totally lost. So when you threw out there that it's in the fact, it totally made sense.
Stop dropping the F bomb.
I'm sorry.
and I guess so for the eggs that aren't incubated, if let's say after reveal, is there a possibility where those eggs could be incubated for like a more, I don't know, like a higher roll of chance? Is that something that can be done, and or is it just reveal whatever once you buy it, you reveal it like the mech?
Nah, so it'll be just this time period right now is when you can use the incubation boost, so that way people aren't trying to game the system, and the benefit goes to the people that actually took part and were active during the time period. That's also why the team set it up to where you can't like sell your pre-incubated eggs, so there's not going to be a black market for steroid infused designer eggs where you feel like you got this 1 in 10 chance of getting a Murakami whatever. And yeah, so those who are taking part, shout out to you. You're gonna get the best roll of it than the pleb normal eggs. Nah, shout out to those eggs too. They'll be okay, but you're just not gonna have as good of a chance based on the incubation setup.
Cass, is it correct to assume that this is like the only time there's like an actual incubation event? Like this won't become like a yearly thing where we just keep having incubation events that are like this one?
I cannot say, man, because a year is a long time when it comes to this space and how this team operates. And obviously, a lot of people have opinions as well, and that always kind of feeds into how things will go. So I'll say just stay tuned. Right now, there is no answer for when the next one will be, but yeah.
Cool. I saw that, one clone can only incubate one time, and I'm like, does that mean like clones who haven't incubated before could incubate at a later date, or does it like only mean one clone, one egg this time? And if it does go again, maybe that same clone can incubate another egg down the road. I don't know. I'll stay tuned. I'm on this ship. We're just gonna experience where this ship goes. These four walls looking mighty, mighty close at this point, though, Cass.
Look, I suggest some Dre Millie meditation sessions. You bridge past the four walls. We also got the internet. It's great. Can meet some other clones while you're on the internet chilling out. But I definitely understand. There's a lot of things that'll happen over time. So I just want to keep seeing things coming. That's all it is. Cooking, executing, delivering. That's the name of the game.
Appreciate it. All right, guys, I'm gonna step down, find some food, but appreciate the space. It's good to connect, share some vibes across pods. Peace. Protect, rescue, all that.
Hey, I love it. Yeah. Anybody wants to jump in, come chat. Let's do it. I'm about to probably follow Jack in a second. But I see we got Dre Millie in the house. What's good? What's good?
What's good? What's good? What's good? How you feeling, man?
We chilling, bro. Living life. Like I said, it's definitely been good to realign myself and just diving back into everything. That's it's always just as fun too. So
Love to hear it, bro. It's wild that you threw a space out of nowhere. Because today I was just talking to my wife, and I was like, "Yo, I need to start doing more spaces again. I want to talk to the homies, man. Let's get back to the community again." And then I was thinking about doing a sneaker soapbox today. And look at this synchronicity, serendipity, divine intervention. Look at where we are. You know what I mean?
I was actually just spying on you and your wife, trying to get some life tips, and then I was like, oh shit, he said let's spaces. Let me run that one on the, the list today.
I don't know,
Nah.
bro. If you spying on us, you're gonna have to pay for that, bro, because that footage, footage get a little wild, you know what I mean? But
I
no,
was
that's
gonna say
what's
she's
up.
hearing this in the background too, so now it's probably just wrecked everything.
No, it's a wrap. It's a wrap. Forever known as it's a wrap. But no, it's good. I'm glad you held a space because I had some questions about the Animuses uh egg distribution myself. I still haven't like I just said something in the group chat earlier about people who like to procrastinate. And I definitely put my hand up because I still haven't done anything with my eggs. I haven't done anything with anything. So I needed to polish up on what's happening so I can do something before the time runs out. But I'll probably wait to the last day, like every single thing else that we've ever had in this ecosystem. For real.
Well, look, the positive this time around is it really is gonna be probably the fastest, like 5 minutes. So you ain't gonna have to stress too hard. It'll be just a few clicks. You go to the Animus website, you connect your wallet or your account, and everything will show up, and you can just literally have the best setup for your incubation already done for you. It'll show you where you're at on the leaderboard, all that stuff. The registration, just connecting your artifact account, couple clicks, you good to go. You'll get some confirmation saying that you're in the pools to be selected potentially for these upcoming things with AR and collectible and the egg distribution.
Word. All right, but let me jump on that. Now, what's the last day? Let me ask this. What's the last day I have to be able to do these things just so we get on the same schedule?
Yeah, so definitely with this stuff, it's in the next like day or so. So May 24th at 10 Eastern is for the egg registration, and the AR one is also ending around that same time. So just go on and do it. I promise you, by the time you drop off the spaces, you could have it done and
Dre,
be
one
good to
hour,
go.
one day, 13 hours,
I
47 minutes,
thank you,
bro.
sir. Thank you. So that means I got till 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. I'm gonna go ahead and put that in my schedule right now so I can knock it
Yeah.
out on time.
And you got 12 days to incubate.
My man, see, my Frank, we speak the same language, baby. I appreciate that. How was the sneakers this week or just today? Did you pick up any Futuras or any J
Yeah, I bought
Balvin's?
bought a couple locals for tears. I'm still trying to find a couple sizes people ask me for. J Balvin's, nah, my homie said you had to go to Atlanta, and I wasn't gonna do that. So my Monero was doing first come first serve, and I'm just not about that life anymore. Used to be, but I got other things to do. Crypto's fun. It's better over here, so I'm trying to persuade them to stop chasing sneakers and just spend a little bit of money by Pepe. Pepe's fucking doing numbers. Anyways, but no, it's been good, man. I did get some more Futuras. I think they're gonna go up. Seeing some videos and some content about that. This is the shoe to go against. Um, damn, it's on the tip of my tongue. The Paris. So
Yeah.
I don't know, man. And seeing his artwork today, I actually saw the. It's like 1980s. He did a concept like two different art pieces, and so these are the panels from that. I don't know, just finding out more details about it, like why the inlet is red, just little things like that. So That's what I love about the shoe. So I don't know. At first, I was kind of like, yeah, is it just hype? Is it real? And then finding out that there's real art behind it, and it's there's more to a story towards it. Just makes you appreciate it more. So definitely a good time to buy. Market's down. I mean, they were selling pre-sales for $600-700, sometimes even higher. Even small sizes, which right now small sizes are about $350 plus fees. So if you're looking to buy one, and you can get an official, authentic one, like, and it's coming from somebody that can get genuine pairs. Because right now sneakers, if you want on that, they don't have them. So it's somebody from a skate shop or something that can grab them. I would say buy it if you can, but I'm more like everybody else. I'd rather buy crypto at this point. But this is a nice shoe. I'm staring at it spinning, rotating on my little hover, or the little thing, that sneaker rotating thing. So it's beautiful.
I saw you post that up on your Instagram feed, and that's what made me want to jump into it. I'm on the same wavelength, man. I haven't been doing anything besides crypto. Actually, I've been doing so much more IRL stuff, working on this platform that I've been talking about, executing some deals, like mad IRL stuff. But the sneaker world still has my heart, so I've been dabbling with certain things. I got some of those Cactus Plant Air Force Ones. I took a L on these Futuras, but I was thinking about getting a pair. But my size 15 was 1500. I hit them with a hearty fuck that, or fact that. Sorry, Jack. And then hit on the Balvins from the plug, so that was love. So, but yeah, I'm feeling the
So
same
did you
way.
get an early access? Is that kind of how you got, like?
Ooh,
Can you speak on that there? I mean, you're talking the plug,
ooh. I
the
mean,
plug.
these
Everybody want to call
classes.
out everybody's plug.
No, I'm just gonna classify it as what it is, the plug, and leave it like that. So yeah, I got a pair of those, and I was thinking about getting a size 15, but I didn't want to drop the racks for it. So we'll see. All
I
right,
don't
I'm gonna
think
let
it's
you
there.
jump in.
No, I don't think it's there now. I think it's come down, so might be a good time to look at it.
I figure when they get in hand, they'll drop down again. You know what? I'm probably will just start a sneaker showcase space because we done corrupted this place and started talking about so many other
I don't
different
want to
things.
say this, but like, doesn't he look kind of old right now?
Man,
Like, I'm watching the
hey,
video. Like,
hey, Frank. Woo, hey,
okay,
whoa,
okay.
time out. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
You see what happened to Virgil?
He was a youngster. He was a youngster. It's all good. It's all good. But no, RIP Virgil. I'm out. Fact that. Shout out to Jack. I'll talk to you guys later.
Hey, love it. Definitely got to get more sneaker spaces out of you, Dre. It's always a good time. And Frank, we definitely would love some tours. You can send them a retail too. I know you got the plug. You are the plug. So let's just run that. Not talk about
Bro,
it.
the house always wins, man. I haven't paid retail in. Phew, the house always wins, and if you didn't know that, now you know. Stop fucking. You're over here in this casino. There's casinos everywhere, and I tell you what, the house always wins. They got bills to pay, so love it, enjoy it. If it makes a bag, it makes a bag. Fuck it. Fuck it.
Talk your shit, Frank.
People are gonna be so confused between like the actual word and then FAQ. I didn't want to like start just dropping the F bomb multiple times like that. Like, I'm starting to feel like Tevi and Anya. I gotta watch out. People don't think I'm a damn sailor out here. Dang.
I'm trying
Nah,
to tell you, it's too late now. Floodgates are open.
Jack done ruined it all. Ruined every other FAQ, every other fact out there. But yeah, man, this definitely been fun. I'm excited to do more spaces again, do more just in general. Life is good with y'all, and like Dre and Frank have been saying, and what I was trying to say earlier, but then Tevi started misconstruing it. It's that time where everybody's talking about crypto, and you know how that goes. I don't know if y'all were around last bull run, but like your timeline goes from the people that you see every day on the timeline to like, hey yo, who is this random person, this random like post. So like you just start seeing so many people coming out the woodworks. And hey, it's just good time to be part of this stuff. So enjoy it. Don't go too crazy about it. Stay safe and all that. But yeah, it's fun. I'm excited for everybody. But if there's anything else anybody wants to say, Anya, you might be stealing it in a second, but I just want to let some more people jump in before we close it up. What's good? We'll say what's up to Johnny after you go on, yeah.
Don't delay, register today, please. We know how you guys love to procrastinate, but please don't forget. I would hate to be like the person that has like has to receive the messages of like, oh no, it just closed like an hour ago. I just need you to open it. No. Go register. Go incubate your stuff, dude. Please.
I mean, I'll be the first to say I appreciate the fact that you said no, there will be no reopening. So do it. If you're late, it's too bad. Keep it moving. I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, this isn't gonna be a extended thing. So, but Johnny, what's good, bro?
Yo, Cass, what's up, man? What's up, everyone? It's been a minute. I just wanted to say what's up. Cass, I'm wishing you all the best, obviously. What was going on, but I know we've all been busy as hell. Shout out to the 211. Thank you guys for thinking of me for that. I know I already told Tristan, but yeah, if you guys could at your next team meeting, just thank everyone who was finally able to finally get the files out to us for the add-ons and everything like that. I know I've been badgering the team for quite some time about those and excited to work on them. But yeah, just shout out to the whole team for working hard and keeping your heads down and keep grinding. So not much to add. I already incubated my egg, waiting for the other one, and already registered and everything like that. So not much to add. Just want to wish everyone the best and thank you.
Now, of course, got to look out for all the people. No, I'm excited to see what you make. You already put some dope renders out there. I'm not gonna talk too much about my ideas because next thing you know, Johnny's gonna have 10, 100, versions of that way better or something. Even like I don't even gotta, it's not even a competition. That's the best part. There's so many dope creators like you and others that I know once people get their workflow down or get their ideas out, it'll just kind of keep flooding. And people like Dre, like we were saying earlier, I want to see what Dre could get cooked up with somebody out here. If there's any modelers that want to link up with the homie and help people bring their visions to life, it's gonna be a lot of fun to see. But hey, we also got Reddy who just jumped up here. Reddy, what's good?
Hey, what up, what up, what up, what up? I was popping up because I remembered that I think it was Dre. Dre, were you the one dealing with the issue with UPS where a dude like G'd your shit? I was wondering if you ever followed up on that, like if they ever found it or what.
No, yeah, he tried to gaffle me, but I drove up to the actual distribution center and pulled a Terminator and got my shat. We're keeping it PC now, no cursing. So yeah,
Oh,
got my
okay.
shat. And we good.
All right, cool. Cause I saw I think it was Khan say that they're using UPS this time around, and I have like a lot more boxes this time around, so I got worried, man. I was used to DHL. I felt like they were a little more secure, so I was like, I wonder what happened with this dude, and if he ever like got it. So I'm hoping nothing happens out here, but I was wondering. That's what made me ask.
No, we keeping the vibes positive. It's going to be great for everybody. We don't have to deal with any type of Terminator activities. Nothing but positive energy, great distribution, and wonderful dunk receiving. That's what we on.
For sure.
Yeah, I will say I do put sign for sort of packages, but I'm also that type that will like watch the tracker to make sure I know where they at. I might even like go outside and like check when I see they on my street because everybody from DHL to UPS, I've sat there at my door like that Michael Cera gift from uh, I forgot the movie, but it's a good Scott Pilgrim. That's what it is. But yeah, I sit there and I'm watching. So I hope there's no issues at your local UPS. But if there is, let us know. We always try to make sure everybody's right in the end.
Yeah, no FUD. To be fair, the last time I think it was DHL, and I same thing, dude. I was like waiting by the door, and they didn't even knock, bro. they just put the sign. So I called them and I was like, man, let me pick that shit up tonight. They're like, oh, I don't know if you can. So I was able to make it work, but I don't want to go through that shit, man, especially with all the boxes. So, but I appreciate it.
Nah, I definitely understand that. But hey, we gonna have a lot of people getting dunked soon. So it is always good to keep that in mind. If you do have any issues, anything comes up, please let us know. I know the last dates to change your delivery address for the Ghost and the Ghost, the Void and the OG were just recently. So stay tuned as well for the CloneX and the Ghost colorways coming. But yeah, lots of stuff happening, y'all. Lots of stuff. I see we got Golden in the house. What's good, bro?
What's good, bro? I'm over here playing Mario Superstars with the fam. But nah, I was over here. I was just saying it was good. We don't have to click an extra button for like the incubate. We just pair them up, correct?
Yep, and you don't even really gotta do anything because the way the team set it up, which is super slick, you don't have to really choose anything unless you wanted to start messing around with the different options you have with your clones. But the best version should be set up like if you got the most rare clone, the most rare pod that you have in there, you can just automatically have it with your egg. Nothing else to do.
All right, got it. And then I was gonna show Rusty shades and glasses that he making on the 3D tip. We was talking about Johnny making something. Rusty out here, he creeping up on the come up, bro. He making some crazy shit with that 3D printer over there.
Yeah, Rupsy has definitely been cooking. I'm excited to see what else he does and how those just look finished. I mean, shoot, whenever he puts the link out for I'm that's the credit card.
Yeah. That gift.
Yeah, those are
No,
giving
I
me
was
some
just
like
saying it was good.
O3 vibes. Nah, definitely here to support the homies. Excited for that. So, any of y'all cooking dunk mods and whatnot? I got a thing for black. So if you got anything that you making in black, I might be interested. Especially like Mozzie, I think he's got some really dope ones that he's been doing lately. Super super sick, and he's on the list of people I want to get something custom from for sure.
Nah, facts. I was just getting up here to say what's up. You about to close the space out. I was holding it up a little bit, but we good.
Real fast though, since you guys are talking about those mods, did you guys see that this dude AIA something like that EY3AY? He I think he's considering using an Apple Watch in the mod, so that seems pretty cool too. I'm gonna pin it real quick.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that on the timeline.
Oh yeah, we gotta pin some of these up real quick before we go because
Yeah.
that was definitely a dope one as well. And I didn't even think about that one. That's one of those ones where you see people come up with ideas and it's just the little things where you're like, damn, that shit's genius, and you know it is. So
Costly.
I'm excited.
It's costly but genius. That screen is costly, but hey, if you can pull it off, I get it. But if that thing fall out and crack, it's costly mistakes.
Hey
Hey,
man,
they might have a point
DJs.
there.
I was gonna say DJs are losing money every day, bro. It's nothing out here.
Very true.
Lose little Apple Watch, bro.
People are not even losing. They're sending their hard-earned money to like random people for the chance to hit it big, and nothing happens. So
Very true.
I think I'll be just fine. But yeah, no, that's there's some man, there's gonna be some dope stuff with the mods. And I don't know, I didn't say it, but I know somebody made the comment of like this is gonna be the first time that you get to actually create custom pieces for an official Nike shoe, and it's fully decentralized. Anybody can get in on it and put their stuff out there, right? But Noah was talking about, potentially having stuff on the Artifact Creator website for creators to showcase and sell their creations. So, there's been a lot of talks about the creator economy And people saying, it's taken forever, but it takes time to build that infrastructure and make it sustainable. And we're getting around that point now. So it's one of those things that when it hits, it's going to hit hard. So everybody who's been out here polishing their skills, getting ready, experimenting, doing this and that and the other, that time has not been wasted. So shout out to everybody who's creating. Shout out to the Artifact team for creating the infrastructure and the ecosystem for people to continue to elevate themselves and their art forms. So it's gonna be dope. I'm excited for what's coming. Um, but yeah, I know we're not gonna get anything more out of UCAS, so I'll hold off. The clip for the next go around when you can tell us a little bit more. But hyped, definitely hyped.
And good innovative things take time. So we appreciate everybody's patience in this. And, these are just early days. There is so much more coming. And, I'm just really, really proud of everyone who's on this journey, of everybody who's been spreading positive vibes and just really uplifting the community. We're really lucky to have such amazing souls like in our ecosystem and in our orbit and everything. So keep it up, guys. We're just starting our journey together.
Did Cass rug again? I think he did. Or he ran away
I was
because
gonna
he's
say
like, Tabby's going to
maybe.
ask me something. I'm done, Cass. I got no more questions.
Don't be scared.
You should send him the list ahead of time, Teddy. That's at least the courteous thing to do.
Rose, I
No,
did
I
that the
just it's
last time, and he gave me a hard time over it. He was like,
oh
he was
really?
like, "You're gonna send me all these questions? No, I'm not answering it." I think it's actually wrong because he would have answered by now.
Yeah, I think you would have. If
Yeah.
if Cass really is gone, guys, thank you so much for being with us. And thank you for everyone coming in and jumping up, asking their questions. Again, going forward, if there's anything you guys run into, hiccups or otherwise, or questions that you may have, Cass says, "Rug the spaces 2 times because I felt threatened." Anyways, you guys have a wonderful day. I'm sure this is gonna turn off in a second. So, see you later. Bye. I wonder if you know anything in Tokyo, and see me if you need. Yeah. Okay. Bye.
I don't think is it gonna rug on